2:10 a.m. Tuesday morning, November 5th, 2024. And today is the big day. I hope y'all voted if you're able to. Although I can imagine some people probably figure it's not even worth it. But that's everyone's prerogative. You vote if you want to. I'm not going to tell you either way what to do. But I voted, my husband voted, and hopefully things will look better. But, ultimately, it's all in God's hands anyway. I thought I'd jump on a live tonight, or this morning, I should say. Pardon my television for being on. My TV is uh, my buddy. I have my TV on for the noise. Right now, I've got MREC TV on, and they're talking about uh, this brother in New York, this old rapper from back in the day, who got jumped and beat within an inch of his life. It's awful. Nowadays it's so crazy out there. It's literally nuts out there. You can't even walk down the street without having to look over your shoulder. It's really sad, the state of affairs we're dealing with right now. Um, I'm just gonna try this live for now. See within the next 15-20 minutes, see if anybody hops on. If they don't hop on, then I'm gonna hop off and hop in that bed. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna run my mouth because there's always the replay, and people will go back to the replay. So, just to see if I have anything interesting to talk about. I really don't, but you'd be surprised what people are interested in these days. I went on earlier and read the last chapter to my book, Who You Calling a White Girl? And I didn't think it would be so emotional, but it was. I hate crying. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But, when I read about or think about things that I really love and care about, especially if it's sad, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to cry, though. But anyway, I'm sitting here hoping and praying that somebody hops on my live. I made a friend last week. I can't pronounce it. Okay, it's Steezy. I always have to look at the name to pronounce it correctly. But anyway, we had a nice chat. He got on after I looked at one of his videos. And he happened to be up. It was later than this. Um, he's over on the other coast, so 3 hours ahead of me. So I think it was like 7 a.m. his time, so it made it 3 my time, or something like that, or 4 my time, something like that. But anyway, so we got online and we were chatting and stuff, and his wife was there, and she's, saying she wasn't in the chat, but she was with him, so yeah, had a good time. Didn't spend that much time on there, but it was the first time I was ever able to get on a chat and somebody joined me that I didn't know personally. Now, like, somebody just joined the chat. I see a 1 up there, and they just left. Because that's what usually happens. People scroll through, and for whatever reason, they just jet. I guess I'm not talking about nasty stuff. If they up this late scrolling through chats, ain't no telling what they looking to chat about. Won't be no nasty stuff up in here. Go find something to be nasty with instead of looking for it online. So enough of that going on already. Shoot, look at a Diddy book or something. That's enough right there. All that Diddy garbage. I forgot my tea. Hold on just a second. All right. That didn't take long, did it? I think I've got about this much left. This much. And then I gotta wait. So yeah, I'll go to sleep and I'll wake up in the morning and my husband will go to the store and get it for me and start all over again. So, let's see what has happened today. Nothing all that wonderful. Oh, I did get a new child who will be starting in my daycare next Tuesday. I'm excited because I got down to 2 kids, which is not a lot. Boy, that messes with my money. But I'm grateful that I have the two because I could be without any. I could have zero, and that would be no income. So I'm grateful for what I have. God always provides. Someone else just jumped in. Hello, person number 1. I hope you stop by and at least say hi and hit the like button. You can do that? Can you do that for me? Pretty please. What you want to talk about? You want to scroll? See, they leave again. What can I say? I bet if I was doing something nasty, they'd stay. But anyway, I'm looking at the live timer. It's already up to 7 minutes 22 seconds. Doesn't seem like it's been that long. Let's see, what was this brother's name? His name was Buckshot. Y'all ever heard of Buckshot? I've never heard of Buckshot. He's an old school rapper, they say. I've never heard of him. And I thought I knew them all especially from back in the day, because hip hop happened back in my day when I was younger. We the originators. they say they say rap and hip hop started in what 50 years ago, and it just doesn't seem like it was that long ago. That's crazy, but yeah, that's right. It's the 70s. But before street hip hop and rap came along, there were other forms of rap that they don't call it rap. Some of them old cats, those, uh, I don't even want bebops or whatever you want to call them, way back in the blues era. Some of them they did the spoken word instead of saying. Not very many, but there was a few. They never really got popular, but yep, look how much hip hop has impacted the world. Rap music has impacted the world. In some ways, in a good way, in some ways, bad ways. But I tell you, it took a grip on the entire world. And it's really unfortunate that, um, the color has gotten such a bad rap, pardon the pun. They demonize us. They demonize us because of the lyrics and the topic of discussion, so to speak. But people rap about what they know, and these young folks, when hip hop started, when rap started, they rapped about the human or the human condition as they saw it through their eyes. And if you're living in a condition where there's crime and poverty and police brutality. That's what you're going to rap about and expose all that mess to the world, to a world that didn't believe it existed. And thank God for phones, cell phones, video cameras, because some of the stuff that's going on now, it ain't nothing new under the sun. It's just that we can see it now because everybody's got a phone. Everybody's phone has a camera. Whether you got an iPhone or an Android, you got a phone with a camera. So it's hard for people to get away with their dirt now. But there was a time police were doing whatever they wanted to do with no retribution whatsoever, no accountability whatsoever. And then these brothers got out there and took their talent to the streets and let everybody know this is what's happening in our hood. Sorry you guys don't understand, but we gonna make you understand. And it became so popular that I would have to say that the biggest demographic that buys into rap music monetarily are white people from America and beyond. It's amazing, you know, how society demonizes it, but who's buying the most of it? Now, I'm not into all that murder and drugs and all that stuff that they rap about. A lot of it that they rap about is for show. And it's unfortunate that that's what attracts our children. Some things need to change. It really does. But it starts at home. It doesn't start with the rap industry or the hip hop industry. It starts at home with the parents. If you instill good into your children and put the right things, just deposit the right things into your children, they won't be so susceptible to negativity. And I think that's where people fall short. They fall short because they don't pour into their children appropriately. Um, Cell phones and tablets are their babysitters, and that's not the way to go. You got to pour into the babies because the babies are our future. I know it sounds cliche, I know it sounds corny. Hi, number one. Hope you say something. Hit the like button if you like, please. Let's see how long they stay. But as I was saying, it's important that we pour into these kids. I see it every day. I have kids every day. And, you know, I'm not saying that the parents don't, but I've had kids in the past, not too many, but I've had kids in the past whose parents figured that, well, she has more than we do, so let her deal with it. No, you gave birth to them kids. You laid down, spread your legs open, and let that man do what he wanted to do to you. And now you have children to show for it. And now you got to live up to the responsibility of nurturing, not just having your kids and paying for stuff, you know, but nurturing your kids. You can't bring your kids up with their hands out all the time begging for, I want this, I want that. Teach these kids something about stability, about gratitude, about respect. There's so many things that these kids are lacking now. They don't have no respect for their elders. They don't have no respect for themselves or each other. You know, unfortunately, society, especially in America, has depicted young black women as sex objects and hoes and thoughts and thirsty and just the gamut of ratchetivity. Okay? And then they've got the other side of the coin where they depict black men as simps, you know, not able to take care of a woman or take care of their family or Just it's so retarded, and society has bought into this mess, and a lot of people are paying it. I mean, just really playing into it. You know, just because it pays. You know, you get a little record deal, and all you got to do is go out there and shake your twat a few times. No, there's nothing more than having dignity. If you got dignity, you got more than gold. You know, everybody's got their panties in the bunch. In a bunch. I'm sorry, I'm kind of sleepy, so I kind of talk crazy. But people got their panties in a bunch about tomorrow's election or today's election. I keep forgetting it's after midnight. And, you know, it's more than the person that's in office, because let's be real about it. That one person is not what's running the country. That's just the face. There's a lot of people behind the scenes that are puppeteering. You know what I mean? But you know, people are so concerned about economy, and I understand. I totally understand about the economy. And I tell you what, though, I'll vote for I'll vote for a person with higher integrity than someone that can put a little bit of extra money in my pockets, so to speak, simply because they're a certain or from a certain party. You know, I don't vote because my grandpa voted this way or my grandmother voted this way. I vote a certain way because that's what I vote for. And both sides of the coin have their bad attributes. Now, as far as Republicans are concerned, I'll be the first to tell you there's a lot of things that I agree with in regards to Republican beliefs. But it's one thing to believe something, but if you don't have the integrity behind it, it's useless. I Same with the Democrats. A lot of things about the Democrats are very nice, very, I mean, accommodating to the poor and things like that. But there's some things I don't agree with. You know, politically, I don't agree with it because it's not in line with the Word of God in many things. And yes, I accept people for who they are, but what they do does not necessarily line up with the Word of God. And if God says that something is a sin, then I don't care how human you are, that's a sin. But the difference is that you don't judge that person because of because of what they do behind closed doors. Let me just put it like that. What you do behind closed doors is your business. I think if you're human, you should be treated as such. That's it. But you know, Democrats have their flaws as well. So both parties don't walk this earth unscathed. But I tell you, this Trump dude, and I promised I wasn't going to talk about politics or pick a side, but I'm going to tell you, I've never ridden for Trump. Never. Never, never. Never. I could care less about his policies because at the end of the day, that man don't care about nobody but himself. Point blank. Period. And just because somebody makes some money doesn't suddenly make Trump their warrior. Because that man will turn on you just as soon as he'll turn on a poor person of color. You know, I mean, come on, y'all. That dude ain't gonna change. Not until Jesus come. Not unless he takes Christ into his life, into his heart, and repents for all of his wrongdoing. That man, ain't no way. If they elect this man into office tomorrow, this country is screwed. It would be screwed. Now, don't get me wrong, Kamala's not Princess Godiva or whoever. She's got her flaws too. But, like I said, I'll choose integrity over pockets in a heartbeat. Integrity goes a lot further. That's all I'll say about that. So, let's see. Since I've been here, I've had 3 people pop in and pop right back out. So I guess what I'm talking about ain't up their alley, which is fine. Maybe I should do a makeup tutorial or something. But I don't feel like doing that either. But what I will do is I'll say be blessed, be safe, and be kind. Be those 3 things, if nothing else. And just know that, there's a lot of people worse off than you. Believe it or not. If you're feeling down, if you're down and in trouble, I'm not going there. Winter, spring, summer, or fall. All you got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend in Jesus. I'd be your friend too, but I don't know you, so I'd steer you in the right direction nevertheless. Oh my goodness, I'm feeling so loopy. It is definitely time to go to bed. I've been on here for 22 minutes, almost 23 minutes, and nobody's bothered to stop by and stay. So I'll just run up maybe 2 more minutes and then I'm out. 25 minutes is enough wait time for somebody to enter my chat. I'm not that popular yet. I got over 3,000 subscribers, but I'm not that popular yet. But one day, I'm going to keep at this. I'm going to keep posting and keep making my videos. I don't have a specific niche, but I like to do a little bit of everything. I get on live and talk. I'll do funny videos. I'll do commentary. I'll do celebrity gossip, whatever. I just, I couldn't talk about Diddy today because and today is Diddy's birthday, come to think of it, or was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday was Diddy's birthday. Happy birthday, Diddler. How was your meal? I'm sorry, I had to take that jab. Somebody's tripping on this video, so I think that's my cue to cut this loose. But again, you guys love one another and love God first because he loves you. And I'll be back shortly, maybe another 24 hours from now, who knows. But nevertheless, like, share, and subscribe if you see this on the replay, if you even make it this far. Y'all have a wonderful day. It is officially Tuesday, so have a wonderful election day. And if you can vote, please do. If you can't, I'm sorry. If you don't want to, That's your prerogative. God bless you. Peace.